Hello there, Plexers. This is Alex Sturgeon, Hobbytown HobbyPlex, and we have a unique HobbyPlex road trip for you. I am here at Fastlane Raceway in Blue Springs, Missouri, which is basically Kansas City. And first time I've been here in a while. This is kind of a unique thing because I'm actually not racing. I am a chauffeur, as Emerson Sturgeon is racing part of this race. It's the J Concepts Winter Shootout and Invite, and so basically these guys invite the top 30 of the fastest mod racers in the Midwest. They see who's gonna show up, and then they kind of go from there. There's also all the other regular classes, you know, like stock buggy, mod buggy, novice, slash, mini truggy, all that good stuff. So but yeah, I'm kind of taking the weekend off from racing. I've raced a lot of RC cars this year, and just gonna try to have a stress-free weekend and be Emerson Sturgeon's pit pop a little bit, and give him some encouragement. Leave when I'm not needed. Maybe, you know, whatever he might tell me, he doesn't want me around. I don't know. I doubt that. But anyways, but I wanted to give you guys a look-see at Fastlane here and do a walkthrough pit, hobby shop, and track video. Let's see what they got. Well, first things first, they actually have 4 different racetracks here at Fastlane, and they've got a really popular, nice, big dirt oval. I believe they race Tuesday nights in the summertime. They have a big race called the, I think Kansas State Champs or something like that. Actually, it's not Kansas because we're not in Kansas, but, oh, there it is, over there. King of Dirt Oval Championships. It's like, kind of forgot what that was. Anyways, so but very popular, big dirt oval, outdoor. You can see right there. I can see, zoom in a little bit. Look at that. They've got, so they can catch all that water. They got some drains out there. Do a really good job with that. And yeah, driver stand. They've got the covers for it when it's in the middle of summer and they need that to escape from the sun a little bit. And then behind us, they got a really big off-road. It's been there for a really long time. We're going to go talk about it. All right, so here's their big outdoor 8-scale track, and a little history of this track. A long time ago, this actually used to be an on-road racetrack where they used to do, I believe they had a Heart of America series a couple times a year, and they'd race like 8-scale on-road, 110-scale touring car, nitro, I think was the most popular at the time. Anyway, so they had all this space. I think the tea leaves kind of showed that before they put this in, you know, maybe it's time to go to dirt. That happened, what is this, 2023? So that would have probably happened like 13, 14 years ago. And yeah, it's been a nice big dirt off-road ever since. I've had a lot of fun down here in the past. Been able to come down and race 8-scale. Not recently, because I haven't really raced 8-scale for a long time, but I think I'm like Region 8 electric buggy champion from some point out here. Either way, I think they're holding regionals this year, so I might have to get geared up for that. But nice big driver stand. You can see they got the tarps, they got good speakers, so you can hear what's going on. They got a nice raised pit lane that's all dirt, so you don't really have to worry about, you know, hitting the ramps and that sort of thing. Nice pit walkway. There's lots of shelving underneath its driver stand, of course. And then this is probably been here a while, but it's new to me since I was down here last. And they got the nice scoring booth out there. So yeah, nice big 8-scale dirt track. I know that they get a lot of guys that come out here and practice and keep it tuned up. And then of course they have their races. They have their Saturday series during the summer. And in fact, I think Techno actually sponsored this last season down here in KC. So good stuff going on. Let's go inside. All right, let's go check it out. They got music playing. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted this time. There's your pits. Pit shop's back there. We'll go check that out here in a minute. So this wall that you see right here, this is actually they don't got it all the way done yet. They don't have it all the way done yet, but basically that's gonna kind of try to keep the humidity and moisture kind of contained, I guess. Maybe keep the track a little bit more consistent too, but also maybe keep some of the dirt and stuff that floats around at these indoor dirt tracks, maybe out of the pits as much, out of the hobby shop. We'll check out the track today. It is an invite, so there's going to be a bunch of heads-up racing all weekend long, so I like how they, I wouldn't call this simple, but for just heads-up racing all weekend long, I think it's going to maybe be pretty good for side-by-side racing instead of just qualifying and then the mains. Some of the jumps are pretty tough. They've got a little lip on them, kind of throw the car a little bit. Let's see who's out there. That's Mason Herrick. He's running his mod four-wheel, so we'll check out a couple laps with him. Racing's gonna be tight, no doubt about it. You know, Fastlane's a pretty small, like, bull ring. You can see Mason doing the very inside of that jump, trying to escape that big lip on it. Let's do one more lap here. Yeah, look at him right on the inside, trying to keep that car flat. So that's pretty cool. We'll go check out the shop. Look at this thing.
Is that a boat ring?
It's a Delta.
Oh, okay.
Or at least it's got a Delta tank on it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like a boat ring.
That is crazy. That's pretty cool. All right, let's go check out the shop. There's your scoring announcer area. Get ready for a menagerie of all sorts of different stuff. Like, just stuff. There's a whole bunch of old Kyosho stuff. AE rack. Got your cables, battery stuff, some nitro stuff, receivers, little Traxxas pocket. Look at all the old Losi stuff back there. I want to, like, I would love to be able to kind of float through there and see if there's anything I need for some of my vintage stuff. And you can see the TDK. We'll go over Arlen's head here. There's some more. There was some more Losi stuff back there. Look at that. Trying to zoom in on it. Isn't that neat? I think it's neat. What else do we got? Oh god, that's too close. More AE stuff. Wheels. Bunch of tires. Bunch more tires. Of course, they got to have tires for everything because they even do on-road here. So there's even more than that. You've got your shop here. So bodies, Traxxas stuff.
It definitely fits all my kits together.
Anything unique over here? Look at, there's a Fly Sky Noble. You don't see too many of those out in the hobby shop world. More tires, 8-scale tires for outdoor, grid irons, all that sort of thing. Got your paints up front. Bunch of tire sauce. I like the tire sauce display. That's pretty neat. Look at that. You can get a Fastlane beanie. Fastlane hat. Got their schedule up. Their track fees. Thank you. Here's the counter. We'll go check out the rest of the pits. We got more stuff. There's chili. More Traxxas stuff. More bodies. Arma stuff. Here's their 10-scale tires. And then we go right into the pits here. So they got their first set of pits, and then they have overflow pitting, and we're actually pitting on their on-road racetrack. So they peeled up all the carpet, and you can see the subfloor there. There's Emerson. Did you put different springs on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Front, white rear.
All right. And yeah, the overflow pitting area. Of course, they got TVs up so everybody can see what's going on in a couple different places. There's Mike, Boom RC's Mike Garrison.
Or if you already have a board, we can just make sticker to fit your board too. Yeah. Whatever works.
See, Boom RC's Mike Garrison.
Oh, look, motor cogs. That motor cogging.
Oh, motor
Yeah,
cogs.
Motor cogs.
Okay. There's Alex Vanderbeek. And then their carpet, so they have it all rolled up. I'm sure they're gonna have to do some deep cleaning either way. Whenever we tried pitting on top of our carpet place, of course we never peeled our carpet up, but so they got their black carpet all peeled up, and they'll put it back down. They do stream their racing on YouTube and Facebook and Live RC, so they do a really good job with that. What's crazy to me is this. So whenever I come down here, I see stuff like this, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to see if they'll sell it to me. Look at this. This is an old X-ray car. Look at that. I can't remember the name off the top of my head now. It's killing me. I'm gonna remember it like when I come home tonight. But they got a couple. That's an oval chassis. That's an oval chassis on a four-wheel drive sedan X-ray, old X-ray car. There's a sprint car back there. There's an 8 scale back there. I would love to just pick through this and see what I can find. See if there's any vintage stuff that they like forgot about. Like, hey, can I buy this? Look at there. There's a old tire chewer. There was something else over here too. Let me see. That I saw that I thought was pretty cool. I think this is a Durango. Yeah, that's an old Durango 8 scale buggy right there. Anyways, there's a lot of stuff here. It's an interesting place. That's all on their driver's stand, so they're probably gonna have to put it somewhere again. So I'm sure they had it in storage somewhere, and then they cleared it out for this race because there's so many people here. And yeah, get back to it. There's so much cool shit in your mess, though. Like lots of cool stuff. This is Chuck. Chuck owns the place.
Hi.
How's it going?
All right.
So how's this weekend going?
From here on out, it's easy. All the hard stuff is before the weekend. You know that.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. So I'm interested in the new wall that you guys are building there. I know it's not completed yet. Is it?
No, it's not completed.
Yeah,
it'll be plywood all the way and painted all the way.
Right.
We just got to a point where it was either finish the track or finish the wall, and I can't race on the wall.
Yeah, exactly. Would you mind explaining the reasoning for that? I read it,
Well,
and it sounded like a great idea.
We sort of discovered, after all these years, that we're running an AC unit all summer long over the pits to try to cool the pits, and I'm watering the heck out of the track to try to keep the track wet and humid. So I'm dehumidifying on one side and keeping it humid on the other, and we put a plastic up and discovered, hey, we can keep it about 20 points difference in humidity between the two sides.
Yeah.
Keep the track moist, keep the pits comfortable. It's cut down on the dirt. It's cut down on the noise, which particularly, no offense, short course guys and slash guys, but they are loud. The bodies are like, like resonators.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's going to be a win all the way around.
Yeah. That's pretty awesome.
Cool.
Well, yeah, I can't wait to see it's completed. Were you around when Fastlane's dirt oval was in its own little building back then?
It wasn't. It was in its own little cubby over there.
Yeah.
And it was occasionally an off-road track too.
Yeah.
I had just started in RC when actually I started because the original owners opened the place.
Right.
And my son raced then, and I was the crew chief.
Yeah.
Kind of like you are
this
weekend.
Right.
And he and I got really into it, and unfortunately they went bankrupt, and I was retiring from a real job at that point, and I said, well, we want to keep our seat going here. So after the bankruptcy is cleared up, we reopened. And,
Yeah.
Yep. I go back at least that far. That's 21
It was
years.
probably 20 years ago.
21 years.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Cool. Well, thanks, Chuck. I'm glad I got you before. You looked busy, so I didn't want to bug you over there.
All right. Thanks, Alex.
Yep, thanks.
Glad you're here.
Yep, thanks. All right, guys, there you go. Pretty neat place. A lot of history here. Fastlane's been around. It's seen a lot of different configurations, I guess. Iterations? I don't know what that word is. Anyways. Yeah, this week we got lots of pit space. Got a fun track. Lots of heads-up racing. Everybody's going to practice here until 9 o'clock. Try to get as many packs on those tires as they can. The invite guys are all using the same tire, and they're limited to sets too. So they're trying to get them just perfect for the races that they start tomorrow. We'll cover a little bit of that tomorrow. I might not be around all day tomorrow, but yeah, wanted to get this in tonight so that you guys can see where we're at and what we're doing. And make sure that you subscribe, like, tell your friends, and we'll make another video for you soon.